How are you? We met each other already. I know we have.
Hey, you guys!
Hey!
How are you?
You know the film reference. We're film fans of a certain era, and obviously Christopher means so much to us. How was the reaction? How much have you enjoyed the reaction to your project?
I mean, it's been quite. I mean, we were hoping, you are your first audience when you make a film, and we were feeling that we were getting the emotion right. We thought we had made justice to the fans that were potentially massive Superman fans, but to see the film getting success in so many different territories, in so many different cultures, countries, that's what I think really touched me the most. From Brazil all the way to Thailand, Japan, Australia, Italy, anywhere in the world, people are really connecting with the film because some of our universal theme, and that's very, very fulfilling.
Yeah, I mean, I'll never forget our premiere at Sundance. I mean, we hadn't shown the film to an audience, apart from the inner circle of filmmakers at that point. And you could feel the emotion in the air. And it wasn't just, I mean, there are a lot of tears in this film. There's some tragedy in it. But there's also moments of lightness and of, dare I say, comedy and laughter. And it was just so gratifying to sort of, having plotted it all out very carefully in the edit with our editor Otto Burnham, to sort of like feel that each of those beats was connecting with the audience in the way that we really dreamt that they would, was an extraordinary thing. And to have that experience with the Reeve children next to us in the audience, that was fairly magical.
And how did you go about that with all the wealth of material that you had filmed and the things that you know? How do you go about that, editing that in such a way to get the emotional beats right, to carry the story in the way that is connected with so many people?
I mean, I think we discovered throughout the film that there was way more to Christopher Reeve's story than Christopher. His family, his late wife, Dana Reeve, played a major, major role within his life and his recovery, and actually how from being after the accident and being a quadriplegic on a van, how he became one of the main disability activists and how he pushed the bill to try to help people with disability and paralysis. I think that's one of the elements. And then meeting the children and working with the children, and the generosity and the wealth of emotion they carried through the interviews allowed us to make a film which was a lot more than just about a superhero who become a hero in real life. And I think that's what was special.
I think also, when we start a documentary, and we know we've got a wealth of archive as we did on this film, we don't start and think of it, oh, this is a documentary we're making. We think of it as a film. We think of it as what's the story going to be? What kind of journey do we want to take the audience on? And we start crafting that from the very, very first time we discuss it. So we sort of laid the story out as two interweaving narratives. The story of Christopher after the accident was the most important story to us, but obviously the story of when he became Superman and his acting career and his family background and all of that was very, very important to inform that story. So we kind of like tried to interweave them from the start, and that really came up from the very first time we talked about it. And then it's easy because, no, it's not easy, it's never easy, but you sort of have a sense of what your roadmap is going to be.
Well, congratulations, it's a fantastic piece of work, and it's been wonderful to speak to you.
Take care.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey, that's what they all say.
Hey, you guys!
Hey,